In today's video, we're going to look at another 3 tips on how to grow as a dancer, tips and hacks. So let's jump into it. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. On this channel we give you tips and tricks and performances in dance, and I am a West Coast swing and a solo dancer. So feel free to click subscribe and to switch on those notifications to get up to date with our posts, and have a wonderful day. So in this first tip, what I recommend is to actually re-watch your workshop and class videos. A lot of classes will invite you to film afterwards, where the teacher will explain what you've learned, what they've taught you, so you have that as a video notebook or a video diary. Now a lot of people will just have them on their phones and gathering dust, never to be seen again. But I like to encourage you to re-watch those videos, because just because you've learned something doesn't mean it's now memorized or in your muscle memory. So I have a YouTube playlist, a private one, where I save loads of my workshop videos, and then I'll just go back, and sometimes I shuffle it, press shuffle and let YouTube choose a video for me to re-watch. You might re-watch one video or more. And what I find as well is that I can then incorporate that into my drills, or those drills where you might do it throughout the day, which we had in our previous video with those 5 tips for dancers, which I'll link above, was where we do drills, and you might practice certain elements. It could be throughout the day, or in certain longer sessions if that's more for you. But once you practice what you've learned in the class, where there's a concept or vocabulary, you can then practice it until it gets into your muscle memory. In fact, there was this starting video which I did years ago, and it's still in my muscle memory. And in fact, I did it in my last video, my 3 more tips for dancers, which I'll also link above. And you can see me actually doing that tutting combination, which started like this, and you can see the rest in that video. But that was years ago, but it's in my muscle memory. I don't have to think about it. So it's important to practice, to drill, have fun doing it, those moves you may have learned, so it's in your muscle memory, so you don't have to think about it anymore. I'm not sure I'm doing this, but and then that will help that become part of your muscle memory, and it's just easy. You don't have to overthink it, you can just do it easily. So tip number 2 is actually one which I find it really helpful. I kind of like, I don't want to say discovered it, but it's something which I found really helpful, because yeah, I started doing it and it really helped me. So in this second tip is, if you're lacking motivation, we've all been there, it's very normal. We're like, oh, I don't want to practice today, just can't be bothered. And sometimes it's good not to practice, have time off so you can focus on other things as well and come back stronger. But if you're thinking, oh, I'd like to do practice today, but I cannot be bothered. So what you could do is watch a video, a class video. And what I find is that when I'm watching it, I could even be lying in bed or watching it sitting down, just watching it. Okay, I'm just going to watch it, because you can also learn a lot just by watching. But you might be watching it, and then by the end of the video I'm like, oh, I really want to try that, what I've just learned, and suddenly the inspiration is inside, and I get up and practice that move to get the muscle memory. So the inspiration came after just switching on a video and watching it. So there we go, there's a tip which I hope helps you. If it helps you, feel free to write below in the comments. So our third tip is to enjoy the journey. It's so important, as we can so easily compare ourselves to others and be like, oh my gosh, that person's incredible. They might be an incredible West Coast swing dancer, or an incredible salsa dancer, or ballet dancer, contemporary, and so on, name the dance. But we can't compare ourselves to others. They're on a different stage of their journey. They might have been dancing since they were 2 years old, and you've started a year ago, and you're like 21 or 16 or 40, 70. It's okay. What I would say is to enjoy where you're at, and be grateful that you've just started, or you've not just started, but you're doing dance. Enjoy your learning process. And what I like to think of is that you could think about, I'm better than I was last week, so that's really good. Oh, well done, pat on the back. Enjoy that. You could think about getting better 1% a week or a month, but as long as it's going forwards, that's great. And then if you're enjoying the journey, it's so much better, isn't it? Imagine you're doing something you hate it. I find that people that maybe push themselves too much in something they're learning, they might give it up and not do it anymore because it just got too much, and they look back at dance and think, oh, I hated it. It was just my teacher pushed me too much. Or so of course it's good to push ourselves, I would say, but also overall enjoy that journey, and be grateful when you watch back the videos of yourself dancing. There might be things you don't like, but it's okay because you're learning. You're on that journey. Show yourself some grace. And another thing is, why are you dancing? Are you dancing because you want to impress people? Or are you dancing for other reasons, like you want to inspire people, or you just want to express yourself? That's, for me, a much better way than just wanting to impress people, because not everybody's going to be impressed and it's outside of your control. But for you to dance, to express, to create art, I think, and also to inspire, I think that's a wonderful thing. So that's what I would say. And so there we are, that's today's video. I hope that was useful for you. You're very welcome to write down any other tips you have in the comments below, or any questions. It's my joy to be able to answer your questions to help you move forward in your dance journey. And also, you're very welcome to subscribe to this channel, switch on those notifications to get up to date with our posts in tips and performances in dance, West Coast swing and solo dance. But a lot of these you can apply to any dances.